अवानोचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमेष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो निलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वम् अवस्थात्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यम्।
A final announcement for all mobile telephones, electronic gadgets to be on silent mode, please. IMT Hyderabad Convocation 2022 has been called to order. Distinguished chief guest of IMT Hyderabad Convocation 2022, Srimati Shobana Kamineni, Dr. K. Srihasa Reddy, who is the director of IMT Hyderabad, Mr. Dipankar Chatterjee, the vice president of IMT Group, our wonderful faculty of IMT Hyderabad, the greatest of students who are convocating today, their friends and family members, respected members of the press and media, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a privilege in welcoming you to IMT Hyderabad Convocation 2022. I now request Dr. K. Srihasa Reddy, Director of IMT Hyderabad, to kindly welcome our chief guest, Srimati Shobana Kamineni, the Executive Vice Chairperson of Apollo Hospitals, with a floral bouquet, please. Very warm welcome to you, ma'am. On behalf of the IMT family, may I now request the Director of IMT Hyderabad, Dr. K. Srihasa Reddy, to kindly preside over the function. I now request Dr. Reddy to formally announce the opening of Convocation 2022, please.
Thank you. I declare the convocation open.
Thank you very much, sir. Shobana Kamineni and Director of IMT Hyderabad, Dr. K. Srihasa Reddy, to kindly light the inaugural lamp to mark the auspicious beginning of Convocation 2022, please. The diya, when lit, emits light, derives energy. It is this very energy which is the life force which sustains us. Each wick being lit is passed from one to another, symbolizing the sharing of knowledge. Each wick being lit today is a prayer for global peace and solidarity. Let's give a wonderful warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, ma'am, for doing the honors. Thank you, sir. As is customary and auspicious, we begin the proceedings of the convocation with the rendering of the invocation song, the Saraswati Vandana, where we invoke Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of learning and knowledge, to bless and guide us for the success of all our future endeavors. I'd now like to invite Anaga, student of IMT Hyderabad, for the Saraswati Vandana, please.
Ya kundendu tusharahara dhavala, ya shubhravastavrita, ya veena varadanda mandithakara, ya Shweta Padmasana, ya Brahmachuta Shankara Prabhriti Devai Sada Vandita, Saraswati Bhagavati, Samapadu Saraswati Bhagavati, Nishesha Jadyapaha, Nishesha Jadyapaha.
Very much, Anaga, for rendering the Saraswati Vandana and formally blessing all of us with your beautiful song. Ladies and gentlemen, the Souvenir Convocation 2022 has been published to commemorate this auspicious occasion. It is my privilege to request the chief guest, Srimati Shobana Kamineni, to formally release the souvenir on this occasion, please. Thank you very much. It is now my privilege to introduce Dr. K. Srihasa Reddy, Director of IMT Hyderabad. Dr. K. Srihasa Reddy, Director at IMT Hyderabad, is a passionate academic leader for the last 2 decades, facilitating quality learning, environment for various stakeholders of management education in India. Dr. Reddy is an alumnus of LSE London and attended short-term programs at Harvard Business School and ISB. Dr. Reddy published a book on banking and insurance and several research papers in the areas of banking and finance and fintech. He worked on research projects with NABARD, NPCI, and conducted several training programs on IND-AS, digital banking and treasury management for bankers in India, Nepal, and Bangladesh. Dr. Reddy is on the editorial board of SN Business and Economics and reviewer for several international journals. Dr. Reddy is steering committee member of the CFO Forum, CII Telangana, and advisor of Hyderabad Management Association. I now invite Dr. K. Srihasa Reddy, Director of IMT Hyderabad, to kindly present the annual report for the academic year 2021-2022, please.
Shobana Kamineni, Sri Dipanka Chatterjee, Vice President IMT Group, Sri P.R. Ramesh, Sri Santanu Mukherjee, BOG members, IMT, Dr. VP Rao, Founding Director, IMT Hyderabad, faculty and staff colleagues, parents, dear graduating students, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning. It gives me an immense sense of pride and accomplishment to witness another batch of bright and promising students step out and take their place in the corporate world. I believe that they are more than ready to take on new challenges and carve their unique place in the world of business. Last 2 years have been trying times for all of us, but students, faculty, staff at IMT Hyderabad have shown great resilience and adapted to the changing teaching learning processes in line with COVID protocols. Our students not only navigated through pandemic, but also excelled in their academic and corporate endeavors. It is my pleasure to share a few glimpses of activities at IMT Hyderabad during last 2 years. With our ACT approved NBA and SACS accredited PGDM programs, PGDM Executive, and FPM, Institute has been successful in attracting a diverse pool of students from 114 cities, 20 plus states, with academic backgrounds in engineering, arts, science, commerce, law, and management. Leadership Engagement and Academic Program, LEAP, is a value-added business leadership program offered to all students in line with IMT's vision of nurturing socially responsible business leaders. LEAP outcomes are achieved through one-to-one mentoring by industry leaders, distinguished speaker series, social immersion, contemporary domain inputs, global immersion, industry-guided courses, professional certifications in select fields. More than 80 corporates participate in the 12-week internship program every year. Our students worked on contemporary projects under the expert guidance of industry professionals and faculty mentors. Some of the reputed organizations where our students have been placed for internships are DE Shaw, Advanced Auto Parts, Aurobindo Pharma, Blue Star, Cyient, Deloitte, IFB Industries, Tata Steel, Spencer's Retail, and Reserve Bank of India. 100 plus industry senior executives designed and delivered sessions to bring practical perspectives to the classroom. Industry experts from reputed organizations like Apple, Royal Enfield, Royal Bank of Scotland, Volvo India, Microsoft India, NSC, Honeywell, Tata Motors, Nestle participated in this unique initiative. Adapting to the new normal, post-COVID, Institute launched second edition of Global Immersion during February 2022 virtually. The objective of the program was to expose students to diverse cultures, ideas, governance, values, and business practices. Speakers were invited from Thailand, France, Denmark, Portugal, Lebanon, and US, UK embassies. During June 2022, IMT students visited various foundations to learn about the role of corporates in the development of communities. Students visited NATCO Foundation, GMR Varalakshmi Foundation, Tech Mahindra Foundation, Bala Vikasa International Center, Cyient Technologies, Granules India Pharma Patasala. During May 2022, IMT Hyderabad conducted a 2-day computer literacy workshop for kids aged 7 to 14 years from the neighboring villages. IMT Hyderabad promotes and encourages quality research by providing environment for exchange of ideas. In last 2 years, our faculty members published more than 90 research papers in international journals of repute and case studies in Ivy Publishing and Emerald Emerging Market case studies. As part of Corporate Connect, we collaborated with NSC Academy, MedPlus, Times Pro, Aurobindo Pharma to offer PG certificate programs in FinTech, Leadership Development, and Retail Management. We collaborated with Advanced Auto Parts, NYSE listed company, for action research in emerging areas, placements, and internships. We partnered with CII to organize 4th edition of CFO Conclave during January 2022. We partnered with CII to organize CII Edu Summit during December 2021. IMT, Standing Conference of Public Enterprises Scope, launched a study on impact of digital transformation on CPSCs in India during February 2022. We organized roundtable on well-being of HR professionals in Hyderabad and Pune, a series of 5 roundtable discussions planned in collaboration with MTHR, Mana Wellness. The discussion focused on the role of HR professionals as caregivers and how shifting focus on their well-being can benefit the organization as a whole. We hosted CI CFO Forum learning session on lifestyle management by Dr. Srinivas Kumar, Apollo Hospitals, and emerging macroeconomic trends, implications for CFOs by CA Vivek Raju, CFO Value Labs. We hosted a roundtable on India sustainability at 75 in association with CSD, representatives from Government of Telangana, ICRISAT, IIT Hyderabad, TPRI, GMR Foundation shared their perspectives on climate-related achievements, challenges, and prospects. Team of students and faculty members from operations area joined the CII's industrial learning mission to SNR transformers and Carlsberg India plant. Institute conducted a 2-day program on leadership and personal effectiveness for executives of Ramki Estates. IMT CII report on the impact of the pandemic on SMEs in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh was released by Sri Jayesh Ranjan, Principal Secretary, IT and Industries, Government of Telangana, during the roundtable conference on SMEs navigating through turbulence. As part of Distinguished Speaker Series, Mr. Kunal Kumar Kundu, an Indian economist at Society General, delivered a talk on emerging economic trends. Sri Navin Mittal, Commissioner of Collegiate and Technical Education, Government of Telangana, shared valuable insights about the new reforms in higher education in India. Sri P.R. Ramesh, former Chairman Deloitte India, delivered a session on importance of being relevant in today's time. Leadership talks on contemporary topics were delivered by business leaders like Sanjay Mishra, CEO, New Business, Marico Limited, Mr. Sharad Malhotra, President, Nippon Paints, and Mr. Sridhar Venkatesh, Managing Director, GSK Pharma. Securing a most promising job in the current corporate world is a major task, and IMT Hyderabad makes this dream of every student come true with the campus placements. More than 80 corporates participated in each of the placement seasons for the class of 2021 and class of 2022. Students received job offers from corporate giants like Amazon, DE Shaw, Marico, Oracle, Cognizant, Genpact, Wipro, Volvo Eicher, Micron, Deloitte, Dalmia Bharat, KPMG, among many others. Alumni are the biggest asset to any educational institution. We endeavor to nurture this bond. The Amphi Nights, alumni networking events, were conducted in 7 cities, including Pune, Kolkata, Mumbai, Bengaluru, Chennai, Hyderabad, and Delhi. The main objective of Amphi Nights is to bring together the alumni of Ghaziabad, Nagpur, and Hyderabad on a single platform and to promote one IMT, one brand among all the alumni. Institute organized 5th edition of TEDx during February 2022, featuring an array of successful and esteemed personalities from across the country with the theme Valerium. Thought-provoking talks were delivered by an Arjuna awardee para-high jumper, a motivational speaker, a social activist, and a young classical musician. The 7th edition of Impulse, a two-day management fest, was organized in online mode with the theme Digital Space. Students from 75 colleges across the country participated in case study and creative competitions. Our graduating students won several competitions organized by IIMs, IITs, MCX India, NSC, and NSDL. Finally, dear graduating students, please remember that each one of you is an IMTN for lifetime, and let us stay connected in your moments of glory and tough times. We wish you to be blessed with abundance of joy, happiness, and looking forward to celebrating your personal and professional achievements. Let us remain curious and keep learning. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir, for addressing us. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to welcome Chief Mentor of IMT Hyderabad, Sri Kamal Nath, who has sent us a message. May I now take the privilege of introducing Sri Kamal Nath, who is deeply admired and revered by every member of the IMT community and beyond. Sri Kamal Nath, former Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, is India's senior-most member of Parliament, having been elected for 9 terms since 1980. He joined the Indian National Congress Party in 1968. He served as a member of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce and also a member of the consultative committees for the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. He was India's Minister of Urban Development and Parliamentary Affairs till May 2014. From May 2009 to January 2011, he was a Minister of Road Transport and Highways who paced the national highway development. He was the Commerce and Industry Minister of India from 2004 to 2009. From 1995 to 1996, Sri Kamal Nath was the Textiles Minister of India. At the Earth Summit in Rio in 1992, Mr. Kamal Nath emerged as one of the chief spokespersons for developing countries and contributed significantly to the contours of climate change convention, the Biodiversity Conservation Convention, and the Forestry Agreement. Sri Kamal Nath was educated at the prestigious Doon School and subsequently obtained his bachelor's degree in commerce from St. Xavier's College, Calcutta. Jabalpur University conferred on him an honorary doctorate in recognition of his remarkable contribution to public life. Sri Kamal Nath has immensely contributed to higher education in his capacity earlier as President of the Governing Council, IMT, and now as a Chief Mentor of IMT Group of Institutions. May I now request Mr. Kamal Nath, Chief Mentor of IMT Hyderabad, to kindly address the graduating batch of 2021-22 with this wonderful recorded message, which he especially sent for all of us.
Hospitals group championing special initiatives like India's largest integrated digital first healthcare platform, Apollo 24/7, and India's largest pharmacy chain, Apollo Pharmacy. Much as I wanted to participate today, I am unable to do so because of very important commitments in Madhya Pradesh. My heart and mind is with you today, particularly to Shobana. This is an important day in your life and a significant milestone in your life's journey. There is a feeling of triumph and celebration as it marks the end of one phase and the beginning of the next phase. It is a very proud moment for the postgraduates, parents, and teachers who have all played their part in this essential journey of your life. India has significantly moved from an agricultural-based economy to a knowledge-based economy. Today, an MBA degree is essential in aiding our country's growth and resilience. As it is very often said, management is the newest form of the sciences and the oldest of the arts. Whenever human endeavor is involved, management is present because the major objective of management is to achieve results. IMT realizes the importance of knowledge and its implementation in real-life scenarios, catalyzing budding managers to achieve their goals. It has been a frontrunner in breaking traditions to pave new ways for building sustainable, innovative pedagogy in higher education in India. In your career, Your vision has to be microscopic and telescopic. This is the world today. You have to be sensitive towards the environment and social obligations. This has to be the hallmark of your career. What you gain in a classroom is only a fraction of what you need. The most extensive classroom is outside the classroom, and this is the classroom of knowledge. Being literate is different to being knowledgeable. Acquiring knowledge till your last breath is what will be the pointer to your success. I would again like to congratulate all the postgraduates and wish you a life of freedom, experimentation, and doing what you love and making a difference. I am happy to learn that IMT Hyderabad initiatives like Leadership Engagement Academic Program, microcredit courses, workshops, action research projects, and roundtable discussions in emerging areas driven by the Center for Sustainability and CSR and Center for Digital Transformation. My dear convocants, I am confident that your preparation is state of the art among your peers from elsewhere. I have no doubt that once again and very soon we will have your success stories pouring in from all across. I wish you all a meaningful life ahead, and thank you again, Shobna, for being present here today.
Thank you very much, sir, for addressing the graduating batch of 2021-2022. That was Chief Mentor of IMT Group, Mr. Kamalnath, giving us his wonderful address. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a pleasure to share the dais with the luminary Srimati Shobana Kamineni, our chief guests for the Convocation 2022. I'm greatly privileged to introduce the Honorable Srimati Shobana Kamineni. She is the Executive Vice Chairperson of Apollo Hospitals Enterprise Limited and a member of its founding family. Apollo Hospitals is the pioneer of private healthcare in India and is Asia's foremost integrated healthcare conglomerate. She helms Apollo Pharmacy, India's largest pharmacy chain, with a pan-India network of over 5,000 plus stores and 35,000 plus employees. It serves more than 700,000 customers a day, and she is founder and served as chairperson of Apollo Munich Health Insurance, and she is also the vice chairperson of the KEI Group, a diversified logistics, leisure, and infrastructure business that she founded. As director in Apollo's research and innovation activities, Shobana championed the creation and incubation of the Biobank, a catalog library of ethically consented, anonymized biosamples. The Biobank, ladies and gentlemen, was recognized as one of the top 10 ideas of the decade in Life Sciences by Time magazine. She was the first ever woman to hold the position since its inception in 1995, dedicated to ensuring that more women enter the workforce. She launched the Power of Parity initiative. In keeping with her keen interest to participate in public health, Shobana accepted a board and audit committee position in the Foundation for Innovative New Diagnostics that's FIND, a Geneva-based international non-profit organization that enables the development and delivery of the much-needed diagnostic tests for poverty-related diseases. Passionate about inculcating a culture of wellness, Shobana had championed the establishment of Billion Hearts Beating, an NGO dedicated to educating following Indians about preventing heart disease and staying heart healthy. Shobana was a co-chair of the World Economic Forum's Health and Healthcare Industry Governors Community, and currently she's on the board of Edison Alliance, a World Economic Forum, which conferred upon her the award of Businesswomen of the Decade in recognition of her work in healthcare and empowerment of women. She has been conferred the honorary doctorate degree of science by the prestigious Bryant University, United States of America, in recognition of her life's work in healthcare and pharmaceuticals and her leadership role in business expansion in India. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege and honor in requesting our chief guest, Srimati Shobana Kamineni, to deliver the Convocation Address 2022. Let's welcome her with a warm round of applause.
Thank you all. Apologies. I guess my introductory resume is going to be, I promised that my speech should be shorter than that one. But I'm kind of old, so I've done lots in life, and I'm here to share this with you. So first up, congratulations to the graduating class. We have 2 years, I think, here. This is your first physical convocation post COVID, the pandemic, and I really welcome all of you here. I think it's fantastic to be back and try to regain our lives with this. Welcome to the parents, and I think that we together, all of us must congratulate the faculty of this wonderful college, this institution that you've been part of and that you'll continue to be a part of. So congratulations to the faculty and staff of IMT and those that have helmed it and put it together. My friend Kamalnath, who was really kind on that video, and of course Dipankar Chatterjee I've known for a long time. And then the principal and director, Shri Harsha Reddy, that I have also known for some years now, and we have the board here. Thank you so much, all of you, first of all, for inviting me, giving me an opportunity to share with you. I know today is your day, and this is a really important time in your life. It's all about this degree that you've worked hard to get. And let me tell you, it won't be the first of many achievements that you will work hard, and there'll be that one day that you can celebrate. And I think this will always be something that you'll remember. So it's going to be a new journey that you step out onto. Some of you have already have finished this. Is this good? Some of you have finished your academic journey and you're working, but actually I think the importance of wearing the gown, of wearing the cap, is something that you should appreciate. So this graduating class is going to be quite large today. And this emotion you feel, please keep it with you. I think it's something that you'll cherish and nourish, and the memories will be something you'll share. So I just finished a reunion of my school. Some of my classmates, about 11 of them, came to Hyderabad the other day, and I spent 2 days with them. Some of these women I've not been in touch with for over 40 years. And when we were talking, I think that when we were coming together, I really thought that here is that each one of us has our own stories, has what our life experiences, the life quakes we've experienced, not earthquakes, but life quakes, which have changed us, shaped us, molded us, things that we've overcome. And I think that's really today's topic of Ascend. So before I, really talk about the hard reality of this, I have a little video of a very popular, it went viral. I'm sure that some of you at least have watched the French choreographer Johan Bourget performing trampoline. Let's just take a look at this. Can you play that video, please? So the takeaway from this performance, and I thought it was just so apt for your theme of ascend, that, I think that this is what your lives will be about. The takeaway is that it shows you the path to success is not linear, and it includes several ups and downs. The act of bouncing back after each fall shows that one shouldn't give up on their goal despite every obstacle. And this is there with the parents, with all of you graduating students. And you're going to go out and you're going to try new things. So please don't be afraid to try new things. I can tell you that 2 years ago, when I started, the digital journey, Apollo 247, it was really a startup. I mean, we had a garage, and I had this young group, and everyone is at least 20 to 30 years younger than I am, and I was the oldest person in that startup, and I had to learn completely about a digital world. But the thing is, the ability not to be afraid, and at this age, in your 20s, this is the time that you have to experience things. Do not be afraid of failing. And I think that would be the one big message that you should have, because it's not guaranteed the success. You might have done well academically, you might have excelled in sports, you might have done everything, but there will be that one big challenge and that one big ambition. Don't give up on your dream. That's a super important thing that you should take away. Like General George S. Patton, I don't know if you know, but he was one of the commanders of the World War, and the American general, who said, success is how high you bounce when you hit bottom. And I think that's truly here in this ascent. And it's not going to be an easy world for any of you, but let me tell you that you've experienced something no other people in history have experienced, who are actually alive. The pandemic, what you've experienced definitely has changed so much in the world as you see it today. And if you look retrospectively, when we go back on those times, for me personally, it's very difficult to see anything good in that, because that was the time, when people were at home and they were scared and afraid. Fortunately, we had launched our digital platform, so we had within 30 days we had 3,500 doctors connected, to their patients again, because otherwise there was no way. And these are the things that we learned, the hard lessons. I can tell you stories of nurses whose parents told them to come back, and they said, no, this is such, how can we leave? How can we desert our posts? Those were the actual armies. That was the battle that we fought. Those were the scars that we carry. But in doing so, in retrospect, I think that some of the greatest learnings of our time will come from this most disruptive period. I think the ability for each one of you to take this back, please remember that you're graduating in a time of great change. You could have just, like your predecessors who came every year, who knew, I'm going to be in college for 2 years, I'm going to graduate, and this is the way that my path would be. I'm going to sit in an office. Look at all of you. You had no clue. You had to learn being at home. You had to face the challenges and the fear of a pandemic. For some, it was great because that was the time that you could reconnect with your families. But at the other side, you were really wondering what's going on, what's my future going to be? And it's really true. Your future has changed forever. I have today almost 600 people working in a company that has no headquarters. We're in all different places. But the thing is, now we've realized you cannot live in that world forever. You have to bring back what was the old world. So in this time of all of you graduating, please understand you must take the lessons of geography being history, that you can work from anywhere in the world. But always remember to truly collaborate You have to shake that hand. You have to look someone in the eye. So you will have to be physical, but you can also be remote. Please remember that some of the lessons that you're going to be learning, it's going to be highly disruptive. Don't take anything for granted. We're in a world today, whoever expected that post a pandemic you're going to be in a world war with this? And truly, for those who think that we're living in a safe space here in Telangana, here in Hyderabad, that you're all safe, we are always challenged by what happens in the world. It's not just our rupee, it's not just our trade, but look at the safety and security of the world. If you look at it, it's not the war in Ukraine, it's the trade war going on between China and the US. All these will have second order consequences on each one of us. And we must realize we do not live in an island anymore. We are a globally connected community. Every one of you is globally connected, so you need to be aware what would be the circumstances of those incidents that happen. But at this point, I'm always hopeful. I think the opportunities that we have before us as Indians are tremendous at this point of time, because we're here kind of at the cusp. We're a country that is showing people that we can be a manufacturing alternative to China. We're here showing people that we can be a healthcare alternative, a cheaper alternative, and we're doing telemedicine. We're bringing patients from the NHS system in the UK, which is clogged for 2 years. We're saying, come to India. We're showing people that we can deliver healthcare at costs which are so much cheaper, that we can deliver it through telemedicine in rural areas. These are the opportunities. I mean, not just my field, but if you look at AI and ML learning, India has so many engineers. You will all be, do not think that you have to be an engineer to do this. Each one of you will be involved in analytics, in seeing customer insights, in how, in a UI, UX, how it is, what a customer is looking at. In your future, this language has meshed. This language is not, think many boundaries have gone away. You do not have to be a doctor to know how to work in the healthcare system. You don't have to be an engineer to be able to work in an IT company. You don't have to be a financial expert to be in private equity. We are all merging together, we're meshing, we have the ability. And I think this great ability to absorb, keep your minds open. So the first thing I said in Ascend is that there will be times when you descend. But I'm telling you equally, when there's so many opportunities out there, if you're not listening, if you're not learning, those opportunities are going to miss you with this. And don't be in a position that you would regret it. And it should be your choice. And I tell my kids, it's your choice of what you want to be. Do you want to be the CEO of the company and work towards that? But if you say that I just want to be something meaningful for society, that's fantastic too. So you must understand, and it won't happen overnight. It's like my friends, 60 years old, it's a journey of up and down, and you will continue to change. So please don't think that I've got this path, I've got this degree, I will only be, I'm going to be the CEO of a company. That's not necessary anymore. You can be whatever you choose to want to do. But the thing is, there's everything that we've learned during this pandemic is the same lesson that we've learned throughout life, that you can't sit on your backside and think this is going to happen for you. No one is going to give you these freebies. You guys have to work really hard, and even harder, because now you'll see that there's a confluence of smart young people who can get educated faster, who can understand what these things are. So the world is exponentially moving towards that. So guys, please don't think that, it's going to be, you have to keep yourself open, and you have to be prepared to get in there and really work to make it happen. And one more message that I need to give, and I will continue to give, is really, whatever you do, the hard path will be, the right path might be the hard path. And this is about sustainability with this. You all really have to push the needle on this, with this, because if you're going to live, many of you are going to live till you're 100. Do you really look at yourself in a life at 100 with 50 degrees temperature, with the seas clogged, with the coral reefs gone, with the glaciers melted, with all the beauty that your grandparents have seen, or maybe even your parents have seen? I think that's very unfair. So I think speak out, make your voice heard, but you have to start not by agitating, but by being part of a good movement to say that, let me make sure that plastic is not there, let me make sure. It's the small things that will add up. So remember sustainability, because this is your world. This is not the world of us sitting on the stage or this thing, or the ones teaching you. It's for us to learn from you. It's for you to be able to show us, because you're going to be in it for the long haul. So make sure that you do that. And so, when I was going through this thing of what I should talk to you all, I was really, I don't want to leave without sharing something I keep reading over and over, because I think this is an important time in your life. It'll just take 2 minutes probably. It was written by Pope Francis, and I'll read it slowly. Please try and absorb as much as you can. So you can have flaws, be anxious, and even be angry, but do not forget, your life is the greatest enterprise in the world. Only you can stop it from going bust. Remember that to be happy is not to have a sky without a storm, a road without accidents, work without fatigue, relationships without disappointments. To be happy is to find strength in forgiveness, hope in battles, security in a stage of fear, love in discord. It is not only to enjoy the smile, but also to reflect on sadness. It is not only to celebrate successes, but to learn lessons from the failures. It's not only to feel happy with applause, but to be happy in anonymity. Being happy is not a fatality of destiny, but an achievement for those who can travel within themselves. To be happy is to stop feeling like a victim and become your destiny's author. It is to cross deserts, yet to be able to find an oasis in the depths of our soul. It is to thank God every morning for the miracle of life. Being happy is not to be afraid of your own feelings. It is to be able to talk about you. It is having the courage to hear a no. It is the confidence in the face of criticism, even when it's unjustified. It is to kiss your children, pamper your parents, live in poetic moments with your friends, even when they hurt us. To be happy is to live the creature that lives in each of us, free, joyful, and simple. It is to have the maturity to be able to say, I made a mistake. It is to have the courage to say, I am sorry. It's to have the sensitivity to say, I need you. It is to have the ability to say, I love you. May your life become the garden of opportunities for happiness. In that spring, be a lover of joy. In the winter, a lover of wisdom. And when you make a mistake, start all over again. For only then will you be in love with your life. You will find that being happy is not to have a perfect life, but use the tears to irrigate tolerance. Use your losses to train patience. Use pain to plaster pleasure, and use obstacles to open up the windows of intelligence. Never give up on people who love you. Never give up on happiness, for life is an incredible show. And students of the graduating class, please ascend. Thank you so much.
Enjoyed listening to you. May I now request Srimati Shobana Kamineni to award medals to the first and second rank holders graduating from the PGDM batches of 2018 to 2020, 2019 to 2021, and 2020 to 2022, please. May I request you, ma'am, to kindly step in front of the stage, please? Keep the applause going, because this is a very special moment for all the wonderful students. Shivam Agarwal, PGDM 2018-2020, gets a PGDM medal. Let's give him a warm round of applause. And he gets the gold medal. Please keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Rumesa Alim Kamle, PGDM 2018-2020, gets the silver medal. Vivekananda Saurav Kumar, PGDM Finance 2018-2020, gets the gold. Saurav Kumar Modi, PGDM Finance 2018-2020, gets the gold medal. Akash Kumar Singh, PGDM Finance 2018-2020, gets a silver medal. Vijay S, PGDM Marketing 2018-2020, gets the gold medal. Soumya A, PGDM Marketing 2018-2020, gets a silver medal. Shivam Agarwal, PGDM 2018-20, gets the overall medal. Vijay S, PGDM Marketing 2018-2020, gets the overall Distinguished Achievement Medal. Arumalla Neha Charish Manjani, PGDM 2018-2020, gets the medal. Sanjana Satpathy, PGDM 2019-2021, receives the gold medal. Sheikh Sharina Soumya, PGDM 2019-20, receives the silver medal. Arun Nath R, PGDM Finance 2019-2021 receives the silver medal. This is Soumya Mahapatra, PGDM Finance 2019 to 2021 receiving the gold medal. Arun Nath R, PGDM Finance 2019-2021 receives the silver medal. Naman Chahal, PGDM Marketing 2019-2021 receives the gold medal. Sanjana Satapathy, PGDM 2019-2021 receives the overall Distinguished Achievement Medal. Abhinav Srivastav, PGDM Marketing 2019-2021 receives the gold medal. V. Aishwarya, PGDM 2020-2022 receives the gold medal. Saipriya Kalepu, PGDM 2020-2022 receives the silver medal. M. Shushmita, PGDM Financial 2020-2022 receives the gold medal. Abhishaurya Kumar, PGDM Financial Management 2020 to 2022 receives the silver medal. P. Shiva Raghava, PGDM Marketing 2020-2022 receives the gold medal. Rohit Rajput, PGDM Marketing 2020-22 receives the silver medal. M. Shushmita, PGDM Financial Management 2020-22 receives the overall medal for distinguished achievement. Anish Chaudhary, PGDM Marketing 2020-2022 receives the medal. Taluru Danteshwara Rao, PGDM Executive, receives the gold medal. Soumya Kanta Rath, PGDM Executive 2020-2022 receives the silver medal. Thank you very much, Director of IMT Hyderabad, to administer the management oath to all the students of the graduating batch of IMT Hyderabad. May I request the graduating students of IMT Hyderabad may now rise and take their oath, please.
You'll have to tell your name, respective names. Having qualified for respective programs, you'll have to say. Do solemnly take an oath to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment, I will duly and sincerely bring my organization to excellence with utmost satisfaction to all the stakeholders. Utilize all resources placed at my disposal to achieve sustainable development in accordance with rule of law, uphold principles of business, ethics, and practice tenets of good governance. You don't have to repeat this. May you prove worthy of being a true IMTian.
Dr. C. Chakrapani to come on stage and present the graduating students, please.
To you, the students of the postgraduate diploma in management programs whose names appear on the list and who have been examined and found qualified for the postgraduate management programs, to which I pray that they may be admitted.
In me by the President and the Governing Council of this institute, I admit you to the postgraduate diploma in management programs, and I charge you that ever in life and conversation you show yourself worthy of the same.
May I now invite Srimati Shobana Kamineni and Dr. K. Sriharsha Reddy to award diplomas to the students of the graduating class of PGDM Executive Batch of 2022, please. All the students have pursued this. Can I rise to take their diplomas, please? Taluru Danteshwara Rao, Manoranjan Panigrahi, Dinesh Reddy M, Dinesh Chandar Ghatkeshwara, Soumya Kanta Rath, Gupta Ankita Kailash Chand. All the students have pursued postgraduate diploma in management will now rise to take their diplomas. The student volunteers will usher in the students. Students of the postgraduate diploma in management will now come to receive their diplomas, please. Aditya Nema, Sanjana Satpathy, Riya Srivastav, Bangara Harish, P. Salanjana, Kartike Chaube, Jayashri Garodia, Garima Garg, Nagireddy Yamini. Sarthak Goyal, Shantanu Kumar, K. Aditya Madhav, Pushpita De, Manik Bhatt, Roshan Kumar Kedia, Mochela Rupa Tejaswini, Shrikant, Saladi Siri, Ayush Agarwal. Shushmita Bhavya Bhatia, Ritesh Kumar, Pratiksha Mishra, Vipul Prakash Singh, Mugdha Mathur, Ayush Raj, Shubham Nigam, Satvik Goyal, Shriya Garodia. Ayushi Gupta, Atul Somani, Satvik Satya Gautam, Kaushal Pandya, Agrima Mathur, Somesh Yadav, Mihir Aaron, Vishwajit Sahu, Kartike Nigam, Vishal RK. Manmohan Toshniwal, P.R. Sai Sanat, Pulkit Prakash, Saurabh Guhe, Atluri Lakshmi Shushmita, Tarang Jain, Naman Agarwal, Muskan Nankani, Sheikh Sharina, Rajat Verma. Riya Singh, Paroma Bhattacharya, Shivdat Pradeep, Vatsalya Shah, Gurubaran B, Shashwat Jhunjhunwala, Arushi Jain, Lavkesh Muchal. Dalmia Shreya Rajesh, Siddharth Agarwal, Saguna Chopra, Anubhav Das, Siddhant Pradhan, Daru Buri Gitika, Ayushi Singh, Atul Singh, R. Rohit, Soumya Mahapatra. Shashank Agarwal, Khushbu Mittal, Arihant Kochar, KSSMM Tushar, Shushma B.R., Singampally Ashwant, Kshitij Vijay, Yallameli Rohit Jonathan, Bheti Navya Reddy, Muskan Jain. Botla Gunta Abhilash, Arun Nath R, Rishabh Singhal, Nisha Khemka, Asta Mohane. Shreshti Saxena, B.V. Sai Kiran, Shubham Deep, Akanksha Purna, Abhinav Srivastav, Anish Gupta, Nair Vineet Vishwanathan, Nirmal Babu, Hemanta Sharma DL, Vikramaditya WVS, Mayank Khanna, Shashank Bokhat, Mohit Singh, Sarthak Bhatia, Puneet Verma, Arya Khare, Jigyasa Tiwari, Batumili Venkata Sai Manoj, Naman Chahar, Anusha S.K. Shivkant Tiwari, Urvi Agarwal, Madhav Kothari, Dipankar Sanjay Shinde, Sakshi Gupta, Mutinen Akhil Rao, Rohit Saxena, Koilakunda Anurag. Satvika, Salvendurai Pankajam, Gaburi Vashisht, Shubriti Dasi, Kapa Rapu Priyanka, Darpan Panwar, Bipul Banerjee, Dinkar Sumbriya, V. Aishwarya, Nikhil Agarwal, Suraj Mishra. Kumar Rishabh, Riddhi Vats, Pallavi V. Nair, Manish Sharma, Riya Malhotra, Himanshu Mangla, Sarpannu Sinha, Ankur Jain, Soumya Goyal, Khannapurkar Matriya Rajendra Anupama, Bhagwan Prasad Kabra, Rohit Anil, Sai Priya Kalipu, Nandita S., Solanki J. Valant Somchand, Arushi Agarwal, Datta Saurya Sinha, Abhishek Rachindran Soumya, Yashvi Anand, Shevya Joshi. Avani Pathak, Gani Abhiram, Shruti Pandey, Nehal Tanguria, Mayank Surana, Amit Nandan, Gadam Sarashwarya, Mali Suyash Sanjeev, Lagishetty Bhavita, Mareddy Tejaswini, Sanchit Khandelwal, Aman Naresh Kasliwal, Shuradipta Malik Chaudhary, Suyash Sharad Kandhelwan, Nikhil Mahawar, Mandira Jain, Utkarsha Maheshwari, Ayush Gupta, Shravan Taneti, Rishabh Bangru. Tibri Sethi, VLS Hari Santosh, Sanket Mohore, Baheti Ankita Pawan Sunita, Shubhangi Mishra, Sarthak Goyal, Gupta Rishabh, Jaiprakash Nirmala, Saloni, Pratibha Kesharwani, T.R. Shravani, Kopal Jain, Nandalya Yamsi Krishna Verma, Mansi Gupta. Anubhav Rajpal, Savarka Tejal, Subhash Rao Sushma, Adarsh Srivastava. Abhishorya Kumar, Shubham Tyagi, Sagrika Behera, Priyal Agarwala, Shivan Datta, Sanket Subhash Udake, Mriganko Roy, Mayanka Bagri, Manish Kothari, Upasna Roy Chaudhary, Saksham Tiwari, Sanchat Uppal, Bhavini Shri, Prachi Panchal, Amarjit Kunal, Ramandeep, Simran Gupta, Paredi Gupta, Bhavesh Chaudhary. Protocol of convocation. Tahajib Kiran Saikia, Jain Vibhor, Vishrut Anand, Nishat Bindal, Priyankan Goswami, G. Harshita, Samriddhi Dugar, Raghav Khaitan, Harish Sandesh. Lakshya Ranjan Srivastav, Gangi Shetty Manasai, Neeraj Nahata, Anshul Jain, Premvansh Parit Singhe, Anuj Kumar Sudrangha, Nishant Kumar, Amit Kumar Verma, M. Shushmita. K. Shravya, Kushagra Kushan, Aditya Narayan Bose, Amit Ojha, Ayar Vignesh, Parth Nanda, P. Shiva Raghava, Aditi Akhuri, Rahul Kumar, Yash Harbola, Manoy Bora, Anubhav Das, Shriya Dalal, Priyank Kumar Joshi, Aman Kumar, Lavanya Vesh, Keshav Kothari, Akanksha Gupta, Sanya Roy, Saptak Basu, Anish Chaudhary, Abhinav Anand. Anisha Goti Mukalla, Aman Rashmi Maheshwari, Bharve Tej Sameer, Sanka Sahiti, Ritesh Kothari, Rohit Rajput, Kshitij Raj, Akshit Arora, V. Lokit Kirtik, Aman Nandi. Piyush Jha, thank you very much, ma'am. Let's give ma'am a huge round of applause. Thank you so much. And let's give all the students a huge round of applause. I now request the Dean Academics, Dr. Chakrapani Chaturvedula, to kindly propose a vote of thanks, please.
IMT Hyderabad, I would like to thank our Chief Mentor, Sri Kamal Nath, for virtually addressing Convocation 2022 at IMT Hyderabad. We thank Sri Kamal Nath for providing vision, leadership, and continuous guidance to our institute. We thank Ms. Shobana Kamineni, Executive Vice Chairperson of Apollo Hospitals Enterprise Limited, for her convocation address. Ma'am, thank you for all the messages. Right path is always hard. The journey of life will not be linear. We also take her message that education is the most powerful weapon to change the world. Now it is upon the students of IMT Hyderabad to prove it. I am confident that the students of IMT Hyderabad will take up that challenge. We thank the President of IMT Hyderabad, Sri Bakulnath, Vice President Sri Dipankar Chatterjee, members of the Governing Council and members of the Board of Governors for their continuous support in strengthening the academic delivery and accomplishment of program outcomes at IMT Hyderabad. I would like to thank our Director, Sri K. Sriharsha Reddy, for the leadership provided at IMT Hyderabad. This event would not have been possible without the wholehearted support of IMT faculty and staff. The run-up to the Convocation 2022 was filled with fun and joy and finally culminated in the celebration today. The credit for this goes to our IMT Hyderabad faculty, staff, director, and 40+ strong student volunteers who worked tirelessly as one big family for the past 2 weeks to make this happen. I would like to thank Ms. Kaveri Mukherjee for gracefully conducting the proceedings of the convocation ceremony. I would like to thank the corporate leaders, parents, and finally congratulate all the graduating students. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Dr. been seconded by all of us here. I now request Dr. K. Sriharsha Reddy, Director of IMT Hyderabad, to kindly announce the closing of the convocation.
Declare the convocation closed.
Rise for the national anthem, please. I request Riya Sugla, Pujashri, Inaugural Islam, Shankar Pritham to kindly.
जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल भंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाता जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai Hind.
May I request you to kindly keep standing till the convocation procession leaves the pandal, please. Please kindly keep standing. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Once you see them moving, I'll tell them you can now throw your caps in the air. You have to wait for the photographer just to make them wait. So have a wonderful day ahead. I hope you have lots of photographs taken now. Thank you very much for being here with us, and namaskar.